There's one huge mistake most professionals over 40 make about confidence, and it's not what you think. Here's the problem. Most professionals think confidence is about being fearless, but that's dead wrong. Confidence has nothing to do with being fearless and everything to do with something you've completely overlooked. Today, I'll help you skip the painful mistakes most people make. In this video, you'll learn how the action method will quickly boost your confidence, the one simple act you can do to double your confidence in just one day, and the most surprising insight I learned from coaching thousands. So, how do seasoned professionals build confidence? You don't. You build a portfolio of proof. It's your personal library that showcases your ability to succeed.
Okay, think of confidence like this empty cup. When it's empty, you let doubt and self-imposed limitations stop you. To change that, you have to fill it. But how do you fill a void that feels like a giant empty cup? By taking action. This shot glass represents a single action you take towards something you want. Every action you take is a shot of confidence in your cup. But notice something important here. Even if the first shot only gives you a tiny drop, each additional action builds on the last. The trick isn't hitting a home run every time, it's having the willingness to keep pouring more shots. That's how you build your portfolio of proof. But here's the catch. The amount of confidence you pour into your cup depends on two things. One, how well the action went, and more importantly, how you handled the result. Did you nail it? That's a full shot. Did you do okay? That's half a shot. Struggle? Maybe just a few drops. And guess what most people overlook? Even failure adds drops to your cup. It's proof you're still in the game. The more proof you have, the less you worry about feeling confident. Each action builds on the last, forming your undeniable portfolio of proof.
All right, action builds your portfolio, but how do you start taking action when self-doubt is screaming in your ear? By using the action method, ACTION. It'll become your clear roadmap for consistent results. Here's how it works. Achievement isn't just about reaching goals. It's about changing what you believe is possible for you. Right now, you might hold beliefs that limit what you think you can do. Beliefs that you built from years of experiences, setbacks, and disappointments. These limiting beliefs become walls you can't see. They trick you into thinking your goals are impossible. But achievement interrupts that story. Even the smallest achievement shatters your self-limiting beliefs and proves them wrong. Instead of relying on hope and wishful thinking, you have proof, and proof has power. Each new achievement reinforces a new empowering belief. I really can do this. Most people wait to see something before they believe it's possible. Confident people learn how to flip that. They believe first, then see results. And what's the reason they can believe first? They have a mountain of proof. They've built a mountain of proof from past achievements. That proof allows them to sit higher, see further, and recognize opportunities others simply can't see. Every new achievement you stack onto your mountain shifts your belief system from I can't to I can. That's the real power of achievement. Now, the C stands for change. And here's where things get really interesting. As achievement stacks up and your mountain of proof grows, your beliefs about yourself fundamentally shift. You no longer see limits, you start seeing possibilities everywhere. This internal shift is subtle at first, but powerful. Maybe you notice yourself hesitating less, or stepping forward more confidently, or quickly jumping on opportunities you normally would talk yourself out of. Each new belief doesn't just make you feel better, it actively reshapes your identity. The version of you who doubted, delayed, or avoided risk gradually fades, replaced by somebody who naturally takes action. Those achievements and new beliefs aren't just motivational, they literally rewrite who you are. Now, the T stands for transform. This is the ultimate payoff. As your portfolio of proof grows bigger, each achievement not only changes how you see yourself, it transforms who you actually become. Transformation isn't just feeling better or occasionally acting confident. It's about becoming completely different. You're no longer someone trying to convince yourself you can do something. You're someone who already knows. Why? Because your mountain of proof is real. Every action you've taken, every small win you've stacked up, becomes proof that changes the core of who you are. Instead of second guessing yourself, you now instinctively take action. Confidence isn't something you chase, it is something you welcome in. You've built it on the strongest possible foundation, proof. And when you embrace confidence built on undeniable proof, you become unstoppable. That's what real transformation looks like. But here's the key. It all starts with action. Without action, there's no achievement. Without achievement, there's no change. And without change, there's no transformation. Let me give you a real example about how powerful this method is in practice. When I was younger, I was painfully shy and filled with self-doubt. Talking to people, even casually, was terrifying. My first presentation in 9th grade was a complete disaster. I mumbled through my note cards, barely audible, and I left feeling embarrassed and defeated. But I kept moving forward, one small action at a time. My early jobs washing cars and delivering furniture brought tiny but important wins. Each little success was proof that maybe I wasn't as limited as I believed. Slowly, the small wins started to add up, building undeniable evidence of my abilities. Eventually, I found myself in a sales role. Now, this forced me to consistently face my fears. Each achievement, each successful sale, and each positive conversation stacked another layer of proof. Before long, my beliefs about myself start to shift dramatically. Over time, that portfolio of proof transformed my entire identity. I went from someone afraid to speak to confidently leading, coaching, and helping thousands of others break free from their self-doubts. Now, I need to warn you, the one simple act that'll double your confidence in just one day goes completely against what you've been told to do your whole life. Almost every expert out there tells you the same thing. Never look back, keep your eyes forward, and the past is behind you. But what if I told you that's exactly the wrong advice? What if ignoring your past successes is the real reason your confidence stays stuck? And if you're over 40, this could be the biggest confidence breakthrough you ever had. So pay close attention, because I'm about to tell you how to double your confidence. Here's the truth. You already have everything you need to double your confidence in just one day. Right now, you're sitting on top of a mountain of proof. But here's the real problem. You can't see it. Why? Because you've been told your whole life not to look back. Gurus say don't dwell in the past, always look forward. But ignoring your past is exactly what's keeping you stuck. Here's why. Every single success you've ever had, every moment of courage, every challenge you've ever overcome is proof. Undeniable, concrete evidence of your value, capabilities, and potential. Here's the catch. Most of us bury these moments. We dismiss them as luck, chance, or no big deal. We were just doing our job. That's why the one single act is to dig into your past and gather these buried successes. You don't build confidence from nothing. You rebuild confidence from proof you've already earned. This becomes your personal mountain of value. So here's exactly how you do it. Step 1, grab a piece of paper or open a new document. Write down your earliest memorable success, something that seemed impossible at the time, but you overcame it anyway. Step 2, now find another moment of proof, something professionally meaningful. A big project you nailed, a promotion earned, or a milestone reached. Now step 3, keep going. List 5 to 10 significant successes you might have forgotten or overlooked. Go beyond just career wins. Include personal moments, breakthroughs, and courageous decisions. What you're doing here is uncovering the hidden evidence you had all along. Each success built another layer on top of your mountain of undeniable proof. When you clearly see it, your confidence naturally doubles, because now you have tangible proof that you can and have achieved incredible things. When I first did this for myself, I uncovered years of buried successes. It changed how I saw everything, including myself. And that's exactly why I put together the Undeniable Proof Playbook. It's a step-by-step workbook designed specifically to help you uncover, organize, and leverage your hidden proof. If you want to get access to it, I placed a link below in the description where you can grab it for free. It'll guide you through the entire process I just described. And trust me, that is exactly the same process people pay thousands of dollars to go through with a coach. Look, you're not missing confidence. You're simply missing clarity about how much you've already accomplished. The minute you clearly see your mountain of proof, your confidence skyrockets. It's undeniable proof of your value. So go ahead and grab the playbook below. Start uncovering your proof and watch your confidence double faster than you thought possible. But before you go, there's one critical thing I need you to know, because it changed everything for myself and my clients. After helping 6,000 people rebuild their confidence, there's one surprising insight that completely changed everything I thought I knew. Almost every professional over 40 secretly believes some version of this dangerous myth. And here's what I usually hear. My experience isn't special. I don't have anything unique to offer. I've just been doing this job for decades. But here's the truth, and it might shock you. You're not lacking value or experience. You're drowning in it. The problem is you're too close to see it. Your most valuable skills, your deepest wisdom, your biggest achievements, they've become invisible because they're familiar. You've buried undeniable proof of your value under layers of doubt, comparison, and self-dismissal. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. How many opportunities, I'm talking life-changing opportunities, have you missed because you failed to recognize your own worth? Think about it. These could be consulting roles or career advancements, maybe speaking engagements, writing that book, or starting that business. How many doors stayed closed simply because you believed your past wasn't relevant to your future? Here's some shocking reality for you. The very experience you dismiss as nothing special are actually what someone else desperately needs and would gladly pay for. The difference between someone who confidently seizes these opportunities and someone who stays stuck isn't luck or talent, it's clarity. Clarity means finally seeing your story, your experiences, and your wisdom for what they truly are. Incredibly valuable, uniquely yours, and urgently needed. I've watched it happen hundreds of times. The second people clearly see their mountain of proof, they go from confusion and doubt to excitement, certainty, and forward momentum. Their entire identity transforms when they realize, often for the first time, that they've been sitting on a gold mine all along. But here's the real uncomfortable truth. If you don't recognize your value, nobody else will. Here's the most surprising insight of all. The path to uncover this hidden value isn't complicated. It's simply taking the time to record, review, and acknowledge your past achievements. The very steps I take every client through in our intensive coaching sessions. If you do nothing else, start here. Go back, dig deep, and pull out the undeniable proof you've earned over the decades. Because confidence isn't built on wishful thinking, it's built on proof. And trust me, you're sitting on a mountain of it. Look, if you're ready to document your undeniable proof, I've already laid out the steps for you. Grab the Undeniable Proof Playbook in the description. It's completely free. I've created it to help you uncover what you already have. This workbook will guide you through the same proven process I've used successfully with thousands of clients. But before you go, there's something important you need to know first. Even when you've built your mountain of undeniable proof, there's still one thing that could sabotage it all. So I recommend that you watch this video next. It'll show you exactly how to break free from what no longer serves you. So confidence stops being something you build and starts being something you naturally are. Trust me, it might be the best decision you make.